Good morning. Good evening, everybody. It's pretty close. Let me shove those back a little bit. All right. Good evening. Sorry I'm a little late. Hello, everybody who's come in. Say hi. My house is asleep, my husband and my kiddo, so let me know if I need to talk a little louder. But for tonight's jewelry show, I have all the sterling and extra fun items up here, and I'll just be pulling the costume, which we will start doing now. I have this really fun stone bracelet. It's not stretchy, but it's not like stuck, if that makes sense. So we'll start with this bracelet. I believe these are stones, because they're very cold. But I'm not sure what type of stone this is. It's very, very pretty. What you see on camera is what it is in real life. Kind of brassy bead right there and a fun little tassel. This is what it looks like. And then this will just be our $5 jewelry start. Well, I'm making sure shipping isn't too crazy. Okay, and combined shipping is on. So this is what we're looking at. This beautiful stone. Hi, Hillbilly Mama. Good evening. Looking at this kind of brassy, tasseled stone bracelet. This will be our first piece. It is running. Like I said, it's not stretchy, but it's the like strong fishing wire, so it'll stretch it a little bit to go over your wrist. All right, thank you for looking at that. So everything that I've already run will just kind of go down here, and then kind of just keep piling it up. Let me get the right angle. Okay. Let's do some pearls. Looking at the pearls, just seeing if they're like coated, like they're faux pearls. Because there's some variation to the sizes, which makes me think that they're real. I've never quite figured out the teeth rubbing technique, like rough versus smooth, because they feel smooth. Just trying to see if they're coated. Here is our first string of pearls. There is the fun clasp. There is a marking. You can see right here. It's 4 kg. But it's a silver tone to the clasp. And this string is 15 inches long. And then we'll restart. Pretty string of pearls. Silver tone clasp. Let's see. It's like there's some variation to the sizes of the pearls, but the tooth test didn't feel super rough to make me think that they're like real. I have to do some more research on those. Next we have this fun. I'll tilt you up just a little bit. Okay. This fun wooden beaded set. It's got 6 strings of all these colors. Hi, Rashmi. Good evening, everybody. Hi, LG, Rusty Gold, B Hutton, Hillbilly Mama. Good evening, good evening. We're showing some costume, just fun, generic jewelry right now. And then back here we have like the specialties, sterling and micro mosaics, and the cloisonne pendants back here. The costume is starting at 5 tonight. Hi, Blues Baby. And then sterling will start at 25, and the micro mosaics are starting at 20. Right now we're just looking at this wooden beaded 6-strand necklace. Hi, thank you for saying hi and joining me tonight. Let me see how long this goes. Hi, Casa. I would say the rest of that, but I don't want to butcher it. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. I know there was a recent update, so I might be messing with you a little bit. This strand is 16 and a half of this wooden beaded necklace. And there's just a little hook right there. And I have 2 other sets of this, one more muted colors and other one kind of the same brightness and colors. And this one's running 16 inches, I think this one was. Look at all those. And that's how it would sit. Giving you a headache. I know those updates just kind of wear you down, man, if you don't keep up with them. Okay. So this one is just a double strand. The same kind of clasp. Just that little Captain Hook looking one. Hi, Mona. Hello, hello. I hadn't found any more rings for you, Mona, yet. I like it. I like it. Sometimes I do that, but sometimes I do like to take my time. Sometimes, but that rip the Band-Aid off, you got to do it. In those certain moments, you got to do it. All right, so we're looking at these wooden with the gold tone painted, wooden painted beads. We have a Captain Hook clasp up there. This one is just double stranded. It's very funky, very fun. And then this one is, I have 3 different ones of these wooden beaded necklace. The longer one is 15, and the shorter one is 13. So a nice little gap between the strands. We're running this one for 5 as well. And that's running 15 inches and 13 inches for the 2 different strands. And you have the fun flower extra bead, gold painted beads. Right, thank you for looking. You just go ahead and pull out the other one. This one is more orangey and tan tone. Let me untangle this a little bit. I think my kiddo might have got a hold of this one. There we go. That's a little better. That's a little better. There we go. Okay. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different strands. Some smaller, some bigger. Let me hold you back so you can see this one. It's very fun and layered very nicely. It is just a button with the hoop. A little harder to get on by yourself, but it slides nicely right in there. It doesn't take a whole lot to get it on and off. So this one is the fun like teal with the orange and kind of like red and hints of green. I like this one. We'll restart. There's that clasp opening. Hi, B. Stewart. Good evening. And this one's running. Oh, this one is on the shorter side. The very longest, it's 13 inches. This is the longest strand. The rest kind of just nestle in there. All right, there's that one. Let's just keep pulling. I think I pulled this one the other night, but if I angle you this way, I can put it back on here. We'll just keep that back there if anybody's interested in that. See if I can find what I haven't pulled from the Thursday show. Got some cool costume brooches. Here's this one. It is just enamel on the gold tone. I like the black and the red. It's a fun, like, dressier one. It's older. It's just got that little hook that it slides in. It does work really well. And this one will run for $5 as well. Get the size on this real quick. 1 3/4 on this one. It's running. A very fun enameled gold tone brooch. No markings. Alright, there's that one. Then I have these cute rhinestone birds. There's the eye, and so that black part is just part of the beak. And then let me double check all the rhinestones are there. And I forgot, was that Thursday night? The other jewelry show that I had? I forgot about like the crafting jar. Forgot to run that, so don't let me forget to run it tonight. It's got some good stuff. It's just missing just enough stones. Hi, Tina loves cats. Good evening. Here's the back. No markings. Let's go ahead and run it. The back again. This one's a little longer. It is 2.5 inches long. Beautiful blues and greens. Thank you for looking. Ooh, this is a good one. This is a really good one. I love this one. Ooh. This is long. Let me put it on the longest so I can measure it. Okay. So here is the next one. Look at that fun, like, brass. Yeah, that might be brass. With the faux turquoise. Goes all the way down. Little lobster claw clasp. There's no markings on this. It just looks really nicely done. Very geometric and a little pop of color. Maybe this copper. This copper tone. Yeah, this is more copper tone. me measure it. So it's on the longest on the chain. And at its longest, it's 19 inches. Hi, Lee Loves Art. Hello again. So we are running this beautiful piece, 19 inches, with like the brass tone and the turquoise. Don't think that's real turquoise. It's hard to tell. And it's running 19 inches total. It's just double stranded right now. And that'll be the bottom part. It's running out. $5 starts. Very pretty copper tone with the turquoise coloring. Alright, there's that one. Let's see what else I can pull out of here. Right, I think I already have a listing for this one. So let me pull that one up. It's this beautiful rose brooch. The green and the pink together are just stunning. A little wear on the enamel. And if I remember, there is a marking on the leaf, but I could not see what it was. A little bit better lighting right now. I think it's Giovanni. I believe that's what it says. You see that? Giovanni is the marking, I believe. And this one is 2 3/4 long, almost 3 inches. And it's running. Giovanni marked brooch with the light green, some wear on the enamel. But that light pink and the green are just stunning. Oh, Lee Loves Art is in there. Thank you for your bid. And that is yours. Thank you. Making you a bag. Here we go. Let's see. So we have this fun silver tone, double-stranded, with like the different variations of blue and green together. Very pretty, the faceted little plastic stones. And the fun AB style iridescent stone in there. There's the back. So cute. I know I say it probably every 10 minutes in my shows, but I am a flower flower growl. So these just remind me of flowers, and it definitely sticks with my vibe of the flowers. We'll go back to our jewelry start listing. Where did it go? There we go. Okay, so there's the back again. Let me put it on its longest. I do combine shipping, yes ma'am. Let me make sure it is on there. Oop. Let me add it to the Canada one. Combine shipping, yeah, okay. I do combine shipping, yes. And any overages over $1, because it adds up quickly when you check out, but any shipping overages over $1, I do refund that. All right, and this is on the longest, and it is to the very bottom. 12 inches long, with that shortest part being 10 inches long. So this part to here is 10 inches, and this part is a foot. And this one is running. Very fun, faceted little flower stones with the AB in the center. $5 start. All right, thank you for looking at that. Down here at the bottom is what's already been run. And then, so if you want to pull those back, that is totally fine. Up here we have our micro mosaics, and then some specialty pendants, the cloisonne pendants, and the rest up here is sterling. I think I've tested this one before, but I'll retest it before I run it. Everything else has been tested. And is sterling. The bird pin, yeah, of course. So they've got the cute little green stones for the eyes. Nice little black marking on their beak. And let me restart that. There's the back. There's no marking. There is a line right here, but it doesn't come out on the other side like it was repaired or anything. So it's all intact. I don't know what that line is for, but nothing's broken or seems to be repaired. We'll just go ahead and run it again since I have it in my hand. And that is running. I believe this was 2 3/4 long. Thank you, JDE Santis. Thank you for your bid. Absolutely, I can show that. It's just sitting right here. I'll pull that up right after this. Thank you for all your bids. I appreciate you and just hanging out with me. Yeah, of course, Blues Baby, no problem. Those are another one that I need to test, and I have my testing kit right here. So after we look at the cha-cha, I can definitely test that, the tennis bracelets. Oh, hey, Lish. I didn't see you sneak in there. Good evening. Yeah, I will definitely test those before saying otherwise. All right, thank you, JD. I appreciate your bids. Everybody chiming in on that. We pull out a bag. JD. Alrighty, I got your bag set up. Cha-cha. So here's that. Definitely cha-cha. They're gonna hear you. You're very welcome, JD. Congratulations. Definitely gonna be hearing you coming. But that's the fun part. Pull that up. All right, Blue's baby is in. Let me measure kind of like this inner part without it being stretched out. 2 inches. 2 inches, yeah, 2 inches. But it is stretchy. And it goes on nice and smooth. It's very comfortable. Like it's not sharp at the edges under there. It's very smooth and very comfortable. Very fun. All right, let's go ahead and run it. $5 start. Blue's baby is in. A bunch of different charms. I like the heart one right here. Like the little heart sprinkled in. All right, Blue's baby, that is yours. Get you a bag as well. Sorry for the crinkles. Trying to get organized. Okay. Okay. Let me test the tennis bracelet. I have some other things over here I need to test as well. You're very welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So this is what we're looking at. And then here's the third one. The black stones in there. All right. Let me find a good spot to test this. Okay, I got a little mark, so we'll see what happens. It might. Let me do another good test on it. Bear with me, guys. Sorry. Trying to do it without any kind of damage on there. Okay, a little bit better test spot. It looks good so far. So here's the oh yeah, it is sterling. So this set of 3 would be a $25 start. I'll pull these out and show you. They're really pretty, especially stacked together. They are marked. Where's their marking? One of them has the marks. There it is. It is marked 925. Can't tell if that's an M or a WLD China. So there is the marking on there. You can see it a little bit. Hi, Sarah. So it is marked, and I did just test it, and it is sterling. And then it is marked China, but it is sterling. And it is MLD. So 925 MLD China. Right in there. Now we're running these 3. It comes in its original box. You switch over to sterling. Make sure everything looks good. Okay. Hi, Tessa. Oh, all right. These are 3 sterling tennis bracelets. I just tested them, and they are running. $25 start. Lish is in. Black stones. I can test the black stones afterwards if you want me to. I have my Presidium I can go grab. I don't know why I didn't grab it while I was grabbing everything else, but 3 tennis bracelets sterling. 925 MLD China is the marking. Congratulations, Lish. That is yours. I'm going to put the one with the marking in the middle. Congratulations. That's a fun grab. They're really pretty. Just in the box, they're kind of all right, but pulled out, stacked all together, stunning. So this one in the middle is the one with the marking. Yeah, great grab. Actually, I might go grab my Presidium just out of curiosity. Okay, let's see what we have next. So I believe this one is sterling as well. Sterling and coral with turquoise. It's in my hand, so I'm going to test it and then run it. Black spinel. Ooh, that sounds fancy. I am still learning my stones and my like the semi-precious and precious stones. It has been so fun. Okay. All right. So here is another, this is the sterling clasp with the coral, those sea beads, and then the chunks of turquoise. I want to go grab my Presidium after this, and then we can test it. Just take a look together. So this is what it looks like with the sterling clasp, the coral, and the turquoise. Let me get a bag so I can write that this is yours, Lish, before I forget. The tennis bracelets. Okay, now we can duplicate. This will be a $25 start as well. The length on this from top to the flat bottom is 7 1/4, and then looped through it measures the inside at least. Measures 2 1/2. And it's a hard one to kind of put on by yourself, but so that's how it fits on my wrist. A little bit of room, it can move around. And so we're going to run this one. 7 1/4 laying flat is the length on this, with the turquoise stones and the coral sea beads. Thank you for looking at that one. Let's see what else I can pull out here. This one's really pretty with the earth tone. This is just going back to the $5 starts. There we go. Duplicated, move to stage. There we go. Okay. Hi, Shara. Hi, Cherry. Good evening, everybody. Okay, so we are looking at this beautiful, filigree gold tone brooch. It does open and work. There we go. The beautiful stone in the middle. I really need to learn my stones. That would be fun. Start bringing a stone book to work. Look through it. All right, and this one is running. At the widest is about 1 3/4. And this one is running. The beautiful, delicate filigree in the leaves. Thank you for looking. I do have a listing for this one. Pull that up. This is a Danecraft brooch. See the marking right there. The beautiful flowers with the enameling red enameling. Cute hat, just fun gardening brooch. It is 2 1/4 by 1 1/4. This one's running. Dangcraft brooch. Hi, NL Freebie. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lee, for your bid. I appreciate that. That'll go in your bag. Okay. And pull out another flower. So this one is marked as well. It's a beautiful flower like bouquet with the ribbon holding it all together. Looks like those stones are all there. Very nicely done piece. And it is marked. But it looks like the piece that holds it in there is broken. So it looks like it's SPW Lind is the marking. I haven't heard of that one before. And it's more of like a rosy gold tone. But again, this backing is off. You could probably somehow solder that or glue that maybe, and then this becomes a pendant. That'd be a very pretty pendant. Switch back over to $5 starts. Here we go. And this one is running. SPW Lind. The marking on the back with the little call out. Just becomes a nice pendant. All right, thank you for looking. If anybody wants to see more of the sterling up close, just let me know. So here is like a fun just wreath brooch. Very simple, but very pretty at the same time. This would be a cool one to put on another necklace just to add a little bit of depth, like a pearl necklace, somehow putting that on. Yes, I can show those earrings. Absolutely. We'll go ahead and run this one. There is a marking on it right here. Can't quite read it. Singer? I think it says singer. Or is it Aries? Y'all see that marking? I can't tell what that is. So we'll just run this one real quick. 1 3/4. We'll restart. And this one's running. 1 3/4, very simple. Be pretty for a scarf. A little scarf. What's that called? holder, I guess. Thank you for looking. You're talking about these turquoise earrings, B. Hutton? These ones? Yes. All right. These are sterling. They are marked on the back. It is SO or OS. No, it's OS. OS 925. These are acid tested sterling silver. Oh, they do fit right in there. Here's the other one. These are 1 1/4 long. I'll switch back to the sterling. Let me double check my numbers because that helped with packaging it up from the last time. Okay. Sorry. Gotta write this down or else I'm gonna forget. Let me change this to 1 so I don't miss any numbers. Okay. All right. So we'll get these running. These turquoise earrings are running. Oh, $25 start. B. Hutton is in at 25. It is a 925 and the OS marking on the back. Congratulations. Those are yours. Thank you. Thank you. Get another bag. Okay. And I do have these nugget turquoise earrings. These might be howlite, which is like the stained faux turquoise. Hi, Duchess. Duchess Kim, good evening. Let me test these. We're looking at these. These look more like howlite since it's so much darker, but let me test the metal, make sure it's not sterling as well. Hi, thank you for saying hi. All right, so these are not sterling, and I believe these are just howlite studs. So we'll go back to $5 starts. Make sure I'm on the right number. Okay. There we go. All right, so we're just going to run these for 5. Super light, very pretty little chunk of turquoise. Nice and chunky. All right, thank you for looking at those. Let's see what else we can pull. So here's this beautiful ring. It is gold tone, the pretty clear stones, which it is marked cubic zirconia. It's also marked alloy. CZ alloy. And this ring is a size 6 1/4. And we'll run this one for 5. It's pretty cubic zirconia, gold tone alloy, size 6 1/4. It is running. 6 1/4. Very pretty gold tone. Yeah, thank you for looking at that. I do have more rings I can pull if anybody is more interested in rings now. I can pull those out. All right. So I have this band. It is not sterling with the crushed turquoise and coral. This one is it's a size 8. I think Mona was looking for sterling though. This one is not sterling, just silver tone. Size 8. We'll restart that one. And that one's running. Just a simple band, the triangle, geometric fun. Starting for 5. Size 8. Thank you for looking. So this one is super fun. Lady Luck, like the Frank Sinatra song, and the dice glow in blue light. It is AJC, a vintage name brand brooch. This is just painted with super fun 3D dice. Lady Luck. Pull that listing. There it is. This one is 2 1/4 inches wide by 1 1/4 tall. And this one's running as well. Very fun. Lady Luck. Perfect for St. Patrick's Day with the clover on there. AJC. Thank you for looking. Here's another brooch. Faux pearl gold tone leaf brooch. All right, it's running as well. No markings on the back. It does work. Very bright gold tone. Thank you, Lee. Appreciate your bid. Lee loves artisan at 5. Thank you so much. Thank you for your bid. You put that in your bag. Okay. So this one might be sterling, but it's really small. If anybody's interested in this one, I can test it real quick. It's a lot thicker than the other one, so that's why I'm thinking it's maybe sterling. Hi, Elk Elk Raymer. Good evening. Almost good morning. This one is a size, nice little pinky ring, size 5. Right at a 5. Really pretty. Let me know if you're interested in that and I can test it. I don't want to take time away from looking at more items. Here's a fun, simple, clear rhinestone brooch. All the rhinestones are there. It is 1.5 inches wide. Like just hidden. Oh, let me mark your bag. Sorry, y'all. Just making sure I got my ducks in a row. Okay. So there's this one. We'll duplicate for number 2. And this one's running. No markings on the back. Just silver tone. Fun. Simple brooch. Another one that would look good on a string of pearls. All right, thank you. Got these fun chandelier dangle earrings. Looks like all the rhinestones are there. I've got the pretty hearts on them. And then there's the back. Very fun pastel colors with the more fall colors, actually. We'll restart this one. Number 2, $5 start. Fun brassy tone. metal, the dangle beads. All right, there's those. Let's pull out some more that I haven't tested. This thimble up here is sterling, if anybody's interested in that. Got this fun necklace hanging back here. This will just be a $5 start. These, I think I need to retest to make sure that they are sterling, just to be sure. And then we have our micro mosaics, if anybody's interested. Got the mandolin. Just need to get the rest of that schmutz off of there. I'm working on that one. The beautiful heart. That one is marked Made in Italy. The big one. Just beautiful colors on that one. No marking. It's fun. Just stamped Italy. Very bright orange with the daisies. For the sterling up here, I believe these are moonstone. Very pretty set. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe these are moonstone. Hi, N Foster. It's NB India 925. They are tested sterling. Kind of an older set. These will be $25 start for the sterling. If anybody likes these, I can just go ahead and run them since I have them in my hand. And they're running. Here's the back again. 925, made in India. The NB marking. Awesome. Thank you for looking. Also have these two cloisonne pendants. These will be $10 each. This one's my favorite with the cherry blossoms on the tree. Then like a different view on that one. This one's just very pretty with the pink and the white. Hint of red. Very nicely colored. Those are just $10 start. Fun little bug earrings with the green stone. I believe these are just glass, but they are sterling. Set in sterling. Another $25 start if anybody's interested. Just the backs. And then back here, I have this fun kind of cha-cha necklace. Double-stranded with the fun carved resin elephants on there. Can't tell if this is like ceramic or this would be maybe heavier if it was ceramic. Hi, Emily. Good evening. We're looking at this fun, like, I'd call it a cha-cha necklace with the fun knots and the balls. This is just a $5 start. Let me switch back over there. There's some fun clear beads. Some copper beads. And the 2 elephants in the middle. I'll pull you back so you can see it in its full glory. Here you go. I do have wooden beaded necklaces. Yes, I do. I'll show you in just one moment. Let me run this one. I didn't even see you come in, Share Bear. Thank you for joining me tonight. This one is running. It's very long. Here's the clasp. It's on its longest one, and it just keeps going. There's the bottom. Thank you for looking at that. Okay. So I have 3 separate wooden necklaces. Just kind of hold them up like this. These 2 have like the hook clasp. Hi, Cat Bella. Someone else popped in too, and I can't click on it right now, but thank you for coming in. We're looking at the wooden beaded necklaces. Got like 3 different styles, 3 different color coordinations. Oh no, you're fine. All good. The middle one. Okay. This one, just to be sure. The double stranded. Okay. All right. Let me restart this. I believe it was 15 inches and it is running. 15 inches on the longer one and 13 inches on the shorter inside one. You got a little room to make it a little shorter if you wanted. All right, congrats, Share Bear. Thank you, thank you. It is not, but since I did like the show last minute, I'll give you a discount on the shipping because I did just send those out from the show on Friday or Thursday. It was like last minute, like let's just do it. I'm not that tired, so let's do it. Thank you for popping back in. Appreciate your bid. All right, got your bag. Did you like any of the other wooden ones? I can rerun that. This is the one with this opening, and it actually slides on quite easy. And then this is the other bright colored one. I believe this is 6 strands. And this one has 9 strands, but this is shorter. Just let me know if you want me to run that again for one of those. Get you back situated. Share Bear, did you want to do that again for another one of the wooden necklaces, or are you good? Okay, moving on. This one was out on the Thursday night show, but it was just on the little mannequin. Well, I can show it up close. Oh, shoot. Well, never mind. I got too aggressive trying to fix it. Well, never mind on that one. Don't let me forget, we have this creative, what am I trying to say? Not junk, but craft jar to run at the end of the show. Don't let me forget this time. Hi, Blue Bunny. Good morning. Okay. So this is kind of a weird one. Why not pull it out? Here's a fun carved elephant with the gold tone like connector beads. Might be almost worth it to not like take the elephants off if you don't like them, but still have this linked gold tone beads. There's the clasp. And there's all the elephants. Kind of silly. But it looks like they'll be easy to take off and then like adding your own pendants to it if you're not into this. We'll duplicate. I'm just going to run it for 5 because the chain itself is cool. If you don't particularly like the elephants, you can take those off. So we'll just go ahead and run this one. And there's a lot of these if you're a crafter. This would be a cool piece to start from scratch with. Hi, Rev Heidi. Thank you for looking. I know it's a silly one, but I saw potential for anybody who's more of a crafter. Yes, this one. It is a shorty. And it is the sterling, so it is $25 start. And it's got the amber, turquoise, the lapis. I'm not 100% sure what this white stone is. And some beautiful like green stones. Oh, sorry. Green stones in there with the sterling beads in between. It is very pretty. It is only $7.25 for the opening in here. I think I have this one as a listing. Let me pull that up. There it is. That was a weird way to do that. Sorry, I'm switching the shipping on this. It was typed in weird. Just making sure shipping's not crazy. I'm making sure this one's combined shipping, which would be crazy for it not to be. Okay. Okay. Oh no, I completely get it. I'm just going to go ahead and run it since I have it out. Again, with the sterling clasp and the sterling beads separating all the beautiful stones in there. Turquoise and the lapis. And it's running. 7¼ inches long. Tied up like this. It is very beautiful. Very, very, very beautiful. Put it right in there. Hi, N. Foster. Hi. Next, we just have, go back to our $5 starts. Going back and forth is making me double check my numbers. 3. Oh, there it is. 1. That's why it skipped. Okay. This will be number 3. It's just a simple gold beaded necklace. Just a clasp. No markings on this one. Again, this one is a shorty as well. It is 7½ inches long. A nice layering piece. Hi, Cat Bella. Let me restart this one. It is running. 7½ inches long. A nice stackable gold tone beaded necklace. Thank you for looking at that. There is this bracelet from earlier. If anybody's interested. And you can kind of see what else is down there. It just got tucked under there. All right, let's see what we have next. Since we're here, it's already in this other bag. Let me pull this one out. I think I pulled this one out on Thursday as well. I'll try to not duplicate anymore. So here's this one. It's like a nut or wood. It's a coral colored bead. I do. I can go grab it. This one? Lish? Was it this one? And Share Bear, I can go grab that dragonfly. I don't have it right here, but it's easy to access. This one's just 5. With like the brassy. It's more of a brassy tone than a gold tone. Yeah, let me run this one. It's kind of stretchy. It's more of the like stronger, thicker fishing wire kind of inside. So it's got a little bit of stretch, but we'll run this one. It is running. Wish is in. This one's very fun, very pretty. All right, that is yours, Lish. Congratulations. me write that down before I forget, and I'll go grab that dragonfly. All right. Let me go get the dragonfly. You're welcome, Lish. Okay. I got that dragonfly for you, Share Bear. It is a very fun, like very pale tan or like an off-white stone. Of course. Let me pull that up. I believe it was 1.5. Yeah, right at 1.5. No, it's not a bead. It's just a carved stone. I just happened to put it in the store for tonight's show. And Share Bear spotted it. Hi, Crazy Cash. So this is just a little carved figurine. And is running. Share Bear is in at 5. And I brought my other carved friends, if anybody's interested. An owl and a lion, maybe? There you go, Share Bear. That is yours. Put it in your bag. Here are my other carved friends, if anybody's interested in these guys. They are very pretty. Like, his coloring just hits just right. The beautiful yellow eyes. His little toes. They're here. If anybody wants me to run those. Otherwise, we'll keep pulling jewelry. I do have some more wooden beaded necklace, I should say. I have the one over here. So this one does not have a clasp, but it's definitely big enough to go over your head. I'll tilt you up just a little bit. Oh, sorry. Okay, so here's a wooden beaded necklace as well. I believe these are wooden too, just a darker, like cherry color. We'll do this as number 4. Let me get the measurement for you. All right, so this is 13 inches, some more wooden beads, and it is running. Thank you, Share Bear. Wooden beaded necklace. It's just a over the head one. There's no clasp on it. The silver tone, little attachments down there. All right, congratulations. That is yours. All right, let's keep going. So let's mix it up a little bit. I have this fun, stretchy gold tone belt. It's made in the USA. I'm not sure if there's a brand to it. I couldn't find anything like brand-wise in my research. I'll show you made in USA. And then this is how it goes on. Just hooks right in there. So there's like the front, and then look at like the scaly stretchiness that would go around your waist. As it stands, laying flat, it is 32 inches long. So like flattened out like that. And it does stretch quite a bit. Again, it's made in the USA. So here's how it would sit on the front. And then like these scales just stretch. I figured they were more 80s style. But still kind of cool. You can bring it back. We'll run that for 5. Again, like off like this, stretched, not stretched at all, just hanging there was 32 inches. And it is running just for 5. All right, thank you for looking at that. Someone liked the the bird brooch earlier. I have a fun bird on the limb necklace, double-stranded, very dainty chain. I didn't know quite when they were popular, but I just thought it was cool. How fun. So very nostalgic. I love it. And here's the back of these. This is 13.5 inches long, just for the inside measurement. It does have the lobster clasp, so these guys will run. And they're running. Crazy Cash is in. Beautiful rhinestones. Oh, they got all their eyes, all the rhinestones. Thank you for your bids, everybody. I appreciate you staying up with me and hanging out. They were okay. They made it. All right, blue-eyed birdie. Oh, how fun. And that's yours. Let me get you a bag. That one's yours. Congratulations. Thank you, thank you. Let me pull. I have a listing for these. These lapis gold tone with the tassel earrings. From the very top to the bottom of the tassel, it is 2.5 inches long. I'm just doing these for 5 today. Duplicate. Pretty good chunk of stone there. There's no markings, just a fun set. And they're running 2.5 inches from the top to the bottom of the tassel. These always remind me of the sky, like the stars, just in the dark blue sky. Thank you for looking at those. I got another elephant. If anything, he could just be a fun, like, purse. I feel like he'd look good on a purse. A little purse dangle. But he does come with a chain. I would assume made in India, but there's no marking. This is like just a plastic with the fun little tassels. Restart that. We'll run that one. He is 2.25 by 2.25. I think he would look good on a purse as a little purse tassel. All right, Blue-eyed Birdie, that is yours. You get him in your bag. That was number 6. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So this one's kind of fun. Be cool crafting piece. A little domino with some writing on it. Talking about memories, friends, journey, memories. It's just on this little bead to control the size. We'll duplicate and run this one. Fun domino, maybe crafting piece. Or a little like send to a friend to make them think and let them know that you're thinking of them. All right, thank you for looking at that one. I have these fun silver tone kind of punched design. Flower on the bottom. I'm a flower girl. I find all the flowers and I bring them home to share with everybody. Oh, sorry. I just got confused. I looked down and got confused. Excuse me. They are just silver tone. But the black with the silver is just so elegant and pretty. These will just be a $5 start as well. And they are running. Kind of a southwestern vibe with the metal, the design on it. Thank you for looking. Okay, so believe this would be early 2000s vibe. It's got some weight. But look at that. Look at this one. Look how fun. Just all silver. Just the back. It's on his longest. You see how long, like, just the inner loop is 10 inches. And then all the way down is 15 3/4. This is early 2000s, right? Am I thinking it's not 90s? Is it? Late 90s, early 2000s, maybe? The $5 start as well. And that one is running. It is at its longest, and all the way down was 15 3/4. The inside was 10, so that like inner loop was 10 inches. Some silvery glory. Thank you for looking. All right, I have these fun gold tone tassel earrings with green enamel in there. Here you can kind of see the green a little bit better. It's a very, very, very dark green, like set in there. You can see kind of like the punch that they put the enamel in. And these are 1 1/4 inches long. There we go. And restart. These will be number 7, $5 start. A pretty gold tone, the green enamel. Little tassel earrings. And they're running. Thank you for looking. So I have this belt buckle as its own listing. Pull that up. Where'd it go? Where is it? There it is. It's a good piece of metal. It is not sterling. It's been tested and is not sterling. It's a fun, just solid stone. Not sure what stone that would be, but I would assume handcrafted, with all the little touches around it. Little belt buckle. Looks hand soldered in the back there. Very cool piece. It is just barely over 2.5 inches long this way. And this one will run. It's white with like some tans and like hints of brown up here. It's very pretty. It's running now. Thank you for looking. I have these fun beaded vintage clip-on earrings. There's no marking on them. And both the clips work. Hi, Charlie Z. Good morning, good morning. We're going to run these. These are just a $5 start. Number 7. This is just an inch. Just under an inch, 7/8 of an inch. Lady with the hat on the counter. Oh, this is a brooch. Lady Luck. And the die glow and black light. It's a AJC vintage brooch. Lady Luck, like the Sinatra song. If you're interested, I can run her. She's just a $5 start as well. We'll go ahead and run these. Very fun, multicolored, like a little pink, yellow, and green with the dark and gold tone. Clip-on earrings. Thank you for looking. Next, I have this fun, welcome back, JD, plastic white and black cameo. There's the back. It does work. There you go. She's just a $5 start as well. Number 7, she's running. I think she's only like half an inch. Right at 3/4. 3/4 of an inch little brooch. All right, thank you for looking at her. If anybody is new, down here is all that's already been run, but can be brought back if you want. And then up here we have our micro mosaics and cloisonne pendants, and the rest is sterling. The sterling are all $25 starts. The micro mosaics are $20, and the cloisonne pendants are $10 each. Next, since it's staring at me back here, I have this little hair clip. Says Clip Paris back here. It's got some tulle and some rhinestones and some felt. Very cute. Just run that one. It's running. It's got some decent length to it. Like 3 3/4, just about 4 inches long. Very fancy. Yeah, little girl would love this. Feel fancy in like her fancy church dress or something maybe. Got all those beads in there. So that's there too. Got this fun ostrich brooch. A little rubbing of the enamel, but looks like all the rhinestones are there. There is the back. No markings. We'll restart and run this one. She is 2 inches long. Cute little ostrich. All right, thank you, thank you. All right. I have some fun cultured pearls. Has the original tag. Cultured pearls. It is Hobie, Hobe. There's its marking. There are the Madonna cultured pearls. And here's the string of them. This is what you'd see at the bottom. Gold tone pieces and beads in there. It is 6 strands. This would move into a $10 start. But it was just sitting over there, so wanted to pull it out if anybody's interested in this one. It is, there's no clasp, so it would just be over the head. It is 12 inches long. It's the Madonna Cultured Pearls by Hobie. Okay, I'm just making a listing for that since I was holding it. Might as well run it. It is running. Again, it is 12 inches long. Over the head necklace, no clasp. Got some cultured pearls. Thank you for looking. This is a really pretty piece. The beautiful like pink iridescent shell. Very pretty. Then like the bronzy copper toned twisted necklace with the wooden clasp opening. This is just back to the $5 start. And then this one is like the inner loop is 8¼ inches long. And with the pendant, it is 11 inches long. And we'll go ahead and run this one. It's running. Again, like the neck opening is 8 inches. Beautiful shell. Thank you for looking at that. Now I just have some fun gold tone chains. Here's this one. Oh. There's no markings on this one. Nice and cold metal. Decent weight to it. Not too heavy, but just noticeable. Again, the inner loop is 8 inches. And here's that. That is running. This one's running as well. $5 start. All right, let's see what else we got. I always think it's on top, and of course it's on the bottom whenever I pull this out. So this is Zenzi. Hi, ISO. Good morning. So this is like it's like hollow metal or something because it's really light. Clearly unique. Good morning. Good morning. Who else did I miss? Oh, I missed it. By Zenzi. lobster clasp, kind of like a soft gold tone necklace. Good morning. How are you doing? We're going to run this. What time is it where everybody's at? It is 12:44 here. Oh, I just measured it. Oh, it's 10 inches. All right, so the neck opening is 10 inches. I love my chicks. Hello. We're looking at this fun, like almost hollow, super light gold tone. 1044. Oh, you like in California? Crazy Cash? Or at least West Coast? All right. Oregon, how fun. I was born in Vancouver, Washington. So just across the water there is Oregon. This one's running. I think I forgot to say that, but what part of Oregon are you in? Ooh, don't know that one. What is it? Is it north or south? East, west? So that's more, is that more towards the middle for Salem? Is that right? South of Portland. Oh, okay. So still kind of north. Okay. Yeah. My sister was born in Portland. So we're just right there. Granted, we left there when I was 7. So 18 years ago, I think. So here's this necklace. Very fun, more, I don't know what to call this, more solid chain versus the other one. It's not marked, and there is some rubbing of the gold tone like throughout. Here is the back. Oh, there is a marking. It's Trifari. That's my bad. It's Trifari. Trifari gold tone, like link necklace. Another shorty. I don't know what this clasp is called. It opens, folds right over there. The inside is 7.5. So like the inside opening is 7.5. There's a call out. There's some like rubbing probably from the clasp. Trifari necklace. $5 start. Fold over. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Some rubbing of the gold tone with the fold over clasp. And is marked Trifari. And we'll run it. It is running. The inside loop is the 7.5 inches long. All right, let's see what else we can find. Let's do a bracelet. This is more of a rose gold color. Yeah. There's no marking on this one. But up here reminds me of a horseshoe. And then you have all these links going down. You can see all the rhinestones are there. And here's the back. Another fold over clasp. And then this is very pretty. It's a nice stackable one with like a simple watch or some other like simple, more gold chains with it. We'll restart this one. And it's running. Hi. Hi, Harp. Good morning. This beautiful linked bracelet. Thank you for looking at that. I have another long necklace. It is very long. Okay. So again, very long. I'm just going to fold it. So it's this design throughout. Still Monday. Oh, yes. It's still Monday for you too. It is Tuesday, almost 1 a.m. for me here in North Texas. So here is a long self-stackable necklace, gold tone. There is a clasp with a tag on it. It is Monet. Nice vintage piece. Let me pull you back and I can hold it up. There's this. It's super long. Let me go ahead and measure it. So not wrapped, like just straight as if it was laying on the ground, is 26.5 inches long. It's just a $5 start. And this is the one we're running. 26 inches long total. And it is a vintage Monet gold tone necklace. Where are you from, El Harp? Thank you for looking at that one. Arizona. Well, I guess you could be an hour behind and still be Monday. Okay, I was confused. I was like, you're not that far away. But yeah. Hi, Lisa. Good morning. We're just looking at this simple braided gold tone chain. Made in Korea. That's what it says. Just very simple, nice layering piece. This one is a shorty. Not too short though. 8 inches. We'll run this one for $5. El Harp, are you in the part of Arizona that gets a decent amount of snow, not a lot of snow, or just every now and then? Thank you for looking at that. Let's pull one more from over here, and I think I ran everything else before on Thursday night. We'll do this one real quick. I thought this one had a marking somewhere. It does not. So here's this one. This is the pendant with the extra little toggle on there. There's another long one. And it does have a lobster clasp right there. This one is $14.50 for like the inner neck circle, and with the pendant it's $16.50. You can see it. We'll restart that one and just run it. This one's running. Thank you for your bid, JD. Two-tone with the fun extra piece right there. Faceted little bead. All right, that is yours. Thank you so much, JD. You find your bag. That was number 7. You're very welcome. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, I think that's all I want to run over there. Actually, I have this fun nautical charm bracelet. I can't remember what the DI was for, but it's like design something, not Dior. But it's got fun ship and shell chain on it, or a charm, I should say. It's very pretty to even take these off and just use the bracelet to add your own charms to it. Fun little ship. Welcome back, Lish. Hello. This is like design. I can't remember what the I stands for, but we'll run this one. This will be number 8 for the $5 starts. Again, here's the ship and the shell charm on there. Just a fun gold tone charm bracelet. Thank you for looking. And then I have this set. I'd have to do this one at like a $12 start. This is the fun abalone. Hi, Blues Baby. Welcome back. And black. Actually, this would be $20 start with the 2 bracelets and the earring set. Oh no. I'm sorry about that. Design International. Yes, you're right, JD. You're right. Design International. Yes. We got the fun abalone kind of southwestern design in the earrings with the matching set of 2 bangles. The bangles are, the battery is not too low to keep freezing. Oh, there was a recent update. Did you update recently, Lish? So the inner of these is 2.5. I'm gonna make its own listing real quick. These will be a $20 start with combined shipping on. You did the update? Oh. Oh no. I wonder what the issue is. We might be able to reach out to IT for like district themselves. see if they can figure it out for you. Because I'm sure that's very frustrating, especially if you're trying to bid on something. All right, and these are running silver tone with the black and the abalone. No markings on these, and they're just silver tone. All right, thank you for looking. So this is a fun little brooch, like a carved glass with the gold toner on the edge. Butterflies. It's like 3 butterflies on there. I keep saying I would have had plenty of bug stuff for that bug train. Like I got this, and there's those. And then I have tons of like vases and everything that has bugs on it already because I just love the flowers. And with flowers comes bugs. All right, so this will be number 8. Oh, there's pre-bids. Oh, I do apologize. Let me pull those up. Oh, well, good luck with that. I hope it doesn't happen while you're bidding because that would be so frustrating. 8, there it is. There's number 8. Okay, so this is 1.5 inches. We're gonna restart this. It is running. JD is in. Is a carved glass. You can see the beautiful carving on it. Little brooch. And that is yours. Congratulations. It's very, very pretty. That's yours, JD. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's keep rolling. We'll probably do 30 more minutes. Make it to 1:30. Let's do this bracelet. We're going to test it for sterling real quick. Okay. Looks like it's Taxco. Yeah. Taxco silver, not sterling. Little hinge with the abalone flower and the blue enameling. Hi, Michelle. Good morning. And there's the Taxco mark on the back. Taxco, Mexico. You're very welcome. I'm glad you love it. Let's see. Put it on so you can see how it fits. See the room on it. Hi, Penelope. Good to meet you. I don't think I've seen you on here before. Appreciate you popping in. Looking at this beautiful Texaco silver abalone flower bracelet. See, there's still a lot of room on me. I'm pretty average size. And I can measure it when it's closed. It is 2 7/8. Let's see what that inside is. 2 3/4 by 2 1/4. No, 1 3/4. Sorry, by 2 1/4 for the inside. We'll just start this one at 5 as well. This will be number 9. Texaco silver. Beautiful abalone shell flowers. Oh, thank you for looking at that one. Let's see what I can pull up here. Oh, let's do this one. This is a Cookie Lee necklace. With like the AB rhinestones on there. I had originally got this because I wanted to do a brooch tree on a sweater. And this was going to be the garland. I never got this on there. I could never figure out how to make it work. So here's the necklace. And there's the little brand charm, Cookie Lee. Let me put it on its longest one. And this one is, the inside is 8 inches and all the way down it is 10 inches. The very bottom of the last bead down there. This is going to run for 5 as well. And it's running. Gold tone beaded necklace. 8-inch neck hole. Thank you for looking. Okay. So these are going to be higher price point. They are Bars, sterling silver, multi-stone crosses. These are going to be a $65 start. They are stunning. They have all the different stones on them, including the turquoise in the middle. And they got decent weight. It's a good amount of sterling. Bars, $9.25. Here's the hooks. Let me take a picture. All right. Bars, $9.25 sterling. Multi-stone. Earrings. They are 1 1/4 inch long. And they are, hi Peggy, good morning. And they are a higher price point, but they are high name brand with those beautiful stones and decent weight of silver. And these are running. Beautiful set. Crosses, the 5 different stones. Thank you for looking at those. Let's pull a couple more, shall we? All right, let's do this bracelet, or bangle, I should say. It is silver tone, southwestern style. Very pretty punched design. All the way around. This is just back to the $5 start. There's a faux turquoise, there's silver tone. It is running. Adjustable as you stretch it. No markings. All right, thank you for looking at that one. Trying to dig down to things I haven't pulled out yet. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, what's this called? Paneled. Here is a beautiful paneled silver tone, southwestern style bracelet. Nice and stretchy. As it sits, it's 2 inches. Slides right on there, nice and stretchy. Very comfortable too. It's very smooth on the back. Very fun cabochon, like clear and faux turquoise. Paneled bracelet, very pretty. It is running. Stretch bracelet, stretch paneled bracelet. Thank you for looking at that one. So this guy is interesting. Kind of different from everything we've seen. It's like a carved nut or something. Looks like someone did sign it, maybe? Like Beck? So here's this pendant. Very interesting. I think I have another one too. There's the profile. And it looks like it's signed B-E-C-K, Beck. Like with the burn tool that they used. We're just gonna run it because he's weird. Weirdos can be cool. He is 1.5 inches long. Southwestern. Dude, just hanging out. Thank you for looking. All right. Got about 5 minutes. I'm going to save this last piece for very last. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, these are pretty. I'm going to need to test these to see if they're sterling. Look how pretty. These are so pretty. I love the two-tone with the turquoise in the middle. There is a marking on the back. MBSF. Can you see it? There you go. MBSF. They might not be sterling. They're not giving me sterling vibes, but let's test it anyway. No. Nope, didn't think so. But they are artist signed. MBSF, is that what it was? Yeah. MBSF. We can run these for 5. They look very good quality. There's some patina on the silver. Pierced earrings. They're running. I think they're about 1/2 inch. 3/4 of an inch. Cat brooch. Near bottom middle cat brooch. Oh, I had pre-bids. I need to do those. Don't let me forget. Near bottom middle cat brooch. On its side, gold. This? No, gold. Trying to see what you see. Cat brooch. Do I have a cat brooch? I don't even think I have a cat. Oh. I do have an enameled cat brooch, but lady in the hat. Oh. This lady? No. Buy this? It was sitting next to this. Oh, this thing? I can lift you up and scan you across what's on the table. There's that brooch. This, and these are little elephants. It is late. You might be sleepy. I don't see a cat. I have a cat brooch somewhere. I don't remember where I put it. It's like an enameled gray cat brooch. Blue, white pendant. Is it down here or up here? Down. Blue and white. Oh, this one? It's a domino. Little pendant. And I can run it if you like. It's on like this fabric cord with the bead at the end. Go ahead and run it. That's just $5. Just $5 start. All right, it is running. Nice little friendship pendant with a domino. McDev is in. Thank you, thank you. Amazing. Thank you for your bid. I appreciate you. That is yours. You are very welcome. I'm sorry about the cat. Let me do those pre-bids. All right, I got your bag. Let me pull up those pre-bids before I completely forget. Okay. So this is the Heart Micro Mosaic. It is just marked made in Italy. Lee Loves Art is in. I don't know if she's still awake. You need a cat? I can go find the one I have. Oh, I think I know where it is. I can go find you one. So we are running this Made in Italy brooch, the Micro Mosaic, and that is running. It is just at 1 inch. It is running. Thank you, Lee. Let me put that in your bag. Let's get the other one. And Miss Lee is in for this one as well. This is a little bit bigger. Hi, Chari. Welcome back. We're running the Micro Mosaics. About 2 inches, just about. And this one is not marked. Still gold tone, but like the older little part right there. The flowers on this are stunning. And then the little flowers, like the cane, is so pretty. Sleepless Club, yep. You got that right. Chari is in. Thank you so much. Chari, that is yours. Let me get you a bag. It is excellent. I agree. Congratulations, Chari. You are very welcome. I still have these two, which I can run if anybody's interested. This part is a little bent. And I need to clean off the smudge on this one, but This one is got an older little opening there too. And then this one I just found. I love the white daisies with the stark orange. And this one is just stamped Italy. I'll just run it as a choice, see if anybody's interested. All right, and these are running. So $20 start, and you can pick which one you like. No marking on this one. This one is just marked Italy. Pretty heavy. All right, thank you for looking at those. Okay, those are the only pre-bids left. I do have this Barce set. Whoop, there we go. Barce 925. The blue-eyed birdie. Still awake too. This is in the buy it now. But it is the necklace High Sweet Rose with the sterling chain and the matching earring set. This is in the buy it now if anybody's interested. It is a significant price point. If anybody's interested, I can drop it down to $95 as a auction. If anybody's interested in that one, just let me know. It's in the buy it now. All right. Let's do this honker of a piece. I hear my kiddo coughing, so I have a feeling he's going to wake up at any point. Okay. Let's pull this out. I am going to test it real quick. I don't think it's sterling. It would be craziness for this to be sterling. It's because it's so big. Okay, let me see. It does look like it's plated. All right. Okay. So this is not a $5 start. Probably do 20 on this. It's not sterling, but look at the crushed stone with the coral. And it's an eagle, like bald eagle, America. And it's a belt buckle. The punch detailing in the back. Oh, I will go find the cat brooch. So this is not the last one. This is just the most massive piece. It is heavy. It is 4 inches by 3 inches. Let me make a listing for this guy. Silver tone. Crushed typical belt buckle. He'd be 20. Gonna move him up to a pound because he's heavy. Heavy. Okay. Cosmetics with Jess. Hello. We are running this belt buckle. It is 4 by 3. Yep. 4 inches by 3 inches. Let me put that in there. Okay, let's run it. Got that crushed stone in there. There's the back. I'm sorry you're in all the feels. That's hard. I had thought about doing the fostering for the animals. But then, yeah, there's that side of it. If you get too attached, you still got to give it a home. You can't keep them all. Thank you for looking. All right, let me go see if I can find that brooch. Give me one moment. Literally had to reach through in the dark. Nailed it. Any animal. Ooh, this is where all the animals are. Oh, I mean, I only have 2 in here, I think. We have seahorse, cats, and Purdy and Pongo puppies. I think that's all the animals. Snowman, clown, another snowman. We got an owl, stone owl. We got plastic elephants. And then here are the brooches, the animal brooches that I have in front of me. I'm sure I have some more. She'll just be 5. These 2 are 5. This dude will be 15. Sure thing. I can do that. She got pretty little blue eyes. Find my... Did that backwards. There it is. Okay. Yesterday's Jan. Good morning. All right. It is running. She is... Ooh. Oh, running away from me. 1 3/8 wide by 1 1/4 tall with the ears. Congratulations. I hope she brings you joy. Big Deb, I hope she brings you joy. There's the back. Very pretty in the back, too. All right. Were you interested in the Dalmatians or the seahorse? Oh, you're very welcome. I'm glad I had her. Number 10, going in your bag. Where'd my pen go? Let me find my pen. Where'd I put it? Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. It is amazing. Just do 15. Start on that guy if you're interested. If you want me to run the seahorse, I can. Otherwise, I think I can find one more item to run. And then I'm going to call it a night. Well, this is a good one to end it on. Here is a copper tone bracelet, paneled bracelet with the fold over clasp. Thank you again for letting me know what that was. It is seven and a quarter inches long. Here's what it'll look like. So we'll end at 11. That's a good number. One of my favorite numbers. 10 and 11 are my favorite numbers. We're ending on this copper tone bracelet. All right, guys. Thank you for a wonderful night and morning. I need to get to bed. Not sure when my kiddo will wake up. So I need to get some sleep. Let's see who we can raid into. If anybody's here. Didn't think so. All right. We're going to end it here.